All right, so first things first. This wasn't just some spontaneous family get-together. No, this was a mission. And like any good mission, it needed a clear objective, a kind of declaration that would set the tone for everything that was about to happen.
Have you ever just wished you could hit a reset button with your family? Well, today we're diving into this incredible story about a family who tried to do exactly that.
Is this thing for making him really happy?
He hasn't tried it yet. Oh, it's so good. The best. You know where all the good stuff is.
They set out on a one-day mission to intentionally, consciously communicate and start healing some really old wounds. And it all kicked off with one single powerful question.
So can it? Can one single intentional day actually begin to rewrite a family's history of pain and distance? I mean, that's a huge question, right? It's a really bold idea. Let's see how this family decided to take on that challenge.
Cheers to this beautiful, delicious cake. But from my father-in-law. Look at the icing's all over him. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Time, get mine, and with that,
Hasta luego.
All right, B. So today is
Today we start communication.
Okay.
Focus on communication,
Okay.
which is fitting because your dad's already emotional about us leaving.
He is.
So we can, I won't say take advantage of that because take advantage sounds so negative.
It does.
But he's already in his feelings, so we can have some conversations about communication and point out how far you and him have come and how far you can still go because, you know, we're always a work in progress.
Absolutely right. Always a work in progress.
Always a work in progress, always working on ourselves. And it's a beautiful thing to be working on ourselves all the time
It is.
and never stop learning.
Never stop learning. That's what it's all about.
Never stop learning. Learning, you might as well be dead. 'cause
The second
we
that you
came here to
stop
learn.
learning?
Yeah, the second that you stop learning and growing, you
You're
might as well be
dead.
dead because that's exactly what we came here to do. It's not
Hey.
like one day we wake up and say, oh yeah, I know everything. Those are the people, those people are the scariest people.
They are.
Because they're very closed-minded. They're very, you know, we're always learning about something new. We're always learning about new cultures. We're always learning. We're always learning and growing. Our soul is evolving
I mean, look at us yesterday.
all the time.
I
you know?
mean, just simply yesterday was Day of the Dead, and it was such a culture shock to realize that people spend a whole day in the cemetery.
It honestly was. I mean, it was very beautiful.
It was.
But I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that they spend all day and honoring people that cause them trauma. Like,
I
I'm
know.
not trying to be mean, but
No, it's just
Like-
it's the reality of it, people. It's
Like-
the reality of it. Like the stories, the traumatic stories that my parents have, that my uncles have, and then they're out there remembering them.
like I get
Rolling
it,
it back.
but like you're out there remembering them while you're getting wasted.
Yep.
I have a hard time with that. I have a hard time wrapping my head around that.
I guess we can't really assume that everybody had a traumatic experience.
No,
but
we can't.
I mean, they even were talking about how my uncle was talking about yesterday, how my dad never got whooped. But I specifically remember my dad telling me a story of how my grandpa hit him so hard in the face that he broke his jaw. So there's that part too.
Well, I think that there's so much animosity that's between
And here we see the heart of the challenge. I mean, this is heavy stuff. On one side, you have this deeply traumatic story from the past, a father being hit so hard by his own dad that his jaw was literally broken. And then on the other side, you see the direct result, all these years later, a man with a tough exterior and, yeah, a lot of walls up. This isn't just someone being in a bad mood. It's a fortress built brick by brick from a painful history. So food and music were the bridges, but the family also used another really powerful technique. They decided to actively go back to a place that was tied to a painful memory with the specific goal of creating a new, better one right on top of it. This is what the son said when they returned to a specific park. This park, it was the very last place he visited with his dad right before his father left for the United States years and years ago. That memory was so loaded with the pain of separation that he never ever thought he'd go back.
Really?
You come here, it's a national park, so you come here. We went to go swimming. I remember going swimming. You can swim in these waters.
Oh.
He had a big tummy back then.
So what the family did here is basically a roadmap for how to rewrite a memory. It's brilliant. First, you have to go back to the place that holds that difficult memory. Then, step 2, you have to consciously, intentionally fill that space with new joy, with laughter, good food, just being present together. And finally, you allow that new positive experience to start to overwrite the old negative one. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? This wasn't something they were just hoping would happen. It was a deliberate strategy.
It's this powerful idea that we actually have some control here, that we can actively create new memories that change our relationship with the past. So the big question is, did it work?
Taka!
Never thought we'd come back here again. Never. Alright, B, you being from the States,
Quack!
how would you describe this place? Say,
Never seen this before. It's majestic nature.
majestic nature and the blue dragonflies.
Oh, blue dragonfly flies.
And they want me to throw myself and go somewhere over there.
Oh, gracias, gracias.
I love your...
And this quote from the son just perfectly captures the spirit of the day. As they were eating some fruit, he came up with this beautiful metaphor. The pineapple representing his father's Mexico, and the watermelon representing his wife's Alabama. It's this powerful, conscious moment where they're acknowledging, hey, we're blending our worlds to create something totally new, together.
Bunch of animals again.
Again, always. Yummy, watermelon.
Enjoying life to the max.
That's right. Pineapple and watermelon.
Can I get one more?
The combination, hopefully that one's not hard. The combination of both worlds. The pineapple represents Mexico, and the watermelon represents Alabama.
There we go.
Because I grew up eating watermelon.
I grew up eating pineapple.
Don Miguel.
Don Miguel.
But to get why this was so important, we really need to understand the history they were up against. You know, every family has its history, and for this one, the past casts a really long shadow. And if you want to build something new, you have to start by looking at the old foundations, especially the cracks.
It was always a party day every time they brought us to Camecuaro.
Oh, I can see why.
Dice que ya se da cuenta por qué está bien bonito aquí, le encanta este lugar y se siente bien bonito estar acá de regreso. Yeah, there's a lot of peace out here, she says.
Yes.
When there's no people.
It's not too packed today.
No está lleno hoy, gracias a Dios, como te había dicho. She's like, Sundays is packed.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't come on the weekend.
Yeah, same.
Oh my
Pero está bien, pues, más rato te hablamos.
It looks like a yellow little ducky, does it not?
It does. He's like, what kind of resistance do we have towards the water?
But here's the thing, and this is so important. The family knows that underneath all that toughness, he's a teddy bear on the inside, someone who has just been hurt a lot. So the goal isn't just to see the walls, right? It's to understand why they're there, what they're protecting. And that understanding, that empathy, is the key to how they decided to approach him.
All right, B. Today's communication day. What do you have to say about communication? Anything you'd like to add right now that you're out here?
I was encouraging your dad to communicate about his feelings.
He's a tough one to crack, huh?
He's got a tough exterior, but he's a teddy bear on the inside.
Why do you think that is?
There's a lot of walls that have been hurt a lot. You gotta slowly poke the shell and respond with kindness even when there's anger. Not match it with anger. You see the baby over there?
Yes, bebé, yeah.
Don Miguel?
He says the water looks like it's carrying us.
It is. It's carrying away any negative emotions and any sort of bad memories we have, to let them just flow away with the water.
Dice que se está llevando todas las memorias malas que uno tiene y se las está llevando con el agua y te lo está limpiando.
The best revenge you can get is to be happy.
So how in the world do you get past those walls? Well, you don't try to knock them down with a sledgehammer.
Feel good in his day.
Instead, this family decided to build a bridge. And they built it using the universal languages of food and music to create these shared positive moments.
For you.
The first piece of that bridge, a taste of a different home. The daughter-in-law, who's from the American South, made her father-in-law a classic Southern-style scrambled egg sandwich. It was way more than just breakfast. It was this simple, beautiful act of sharing a piece of her world right there in his home in Mexico. And here are the results. The father's reaction to that Southern breakfast sandwich, complete and utter shock. He even took the leftovers with him to eat later.
Or it's too big.
He's like, it's a fatty.
You need it.
Let's look at the results of this whole day of intentional communication. The breakthrough? It wasn't some big, dramatic, movie-like moment. It was a series of these small, totally authentic reactions that showed that those walls were, at least for a while, starting to come down.
Strong!
Strong.
Yeah, you're strong. Got it.
Ay.
That's a Mexican
For dinner,
breakfast right there.
she dug even deeper into her family's roots. She cooked an authentic shrimp parm, which was a nod to her great-grandparents who came over from Sicily. See, this wasn't just a meal. It was a story on a plate, a sharing of heritage from one world to another.
Cooking Italian dinner feels like we're in Italy right now.
That's where
Small
I'm trying to
houses,
take you.
all fresh ingredients. So I personally feel like it's gonna be the best marinara.
It is. This is what you call communicating about your own culture. They had me step into their culture, and now I'm gonna have them step into mine. Because Southern is my culture, but Italian is also. Not only because I'm part Italian, my great-grandparents are from Sicily.
Your family migrated from Italy.
From Sicily to Alabama. It is also, I worked at an Italian restaurant and learned how to cook Italian food. The owner always wanted to teach me how to cook, and I picked up on how to make marinara.
So you had
I did it in
to
a
use
molcajete.
Mexican ingenuity.
Yeah, I did with salt and garlic, and then I'm gonna use Mexican bread.
Bolillo.
Bolillo.
We gotta improvise out here since
This is our garlic,
right here. That looks really
which
Italian.
is perfection.
B, you wanna show us your marinara real quick?
Here we go. It's simmering. Fresh basil from that tree right there.
Right here. Basil.
They had a plant and we bought it.
So we were blessed for that.
We are super blessed.
And here
I
we
got
are.
salt and pepper shakers.
Living like the Italians do. Balance. Communication right here. Balance.
Yep.
It's been a while since we haven't drank,
Yep.
but you know, my dad.
If we feel like drinking and having a drink, we will. There's nothing wrong with it.
we're experiencing this life. And
Yep.
part of this life is trying a little bit of
Dude,
everything.
tell me the cheese can't go in there.
And this is probably the most crucial lesson of the entire story. One day didn't magically fix everything, and they know that. The family understands that healing and communication, they aren't destinations you just arrive at. They're an ongoing practice. The real win here is the commitment to just keep working on it, together.
Mamma mia!
Hey, it's all about this
Eh.
Italian meal. It's all about
Voglio
you,
in Venezia,
Tay.
Italia, in Sicilia.
It's all about you
Alright.
today.
As long as that I know it's charm.
Is there anything else you want to say, B?
No, I just want to say that I'm very honored to be here, and it makes me very happy to be here and making you authentic Italian food.
He understands. Oh, he understands. So. Day 2 of communication. Día 2 de comunicación. Comunicándome con mi padre Miguel.
È già da un po' sono in strada con il capo all'insù.
Perfection for you.
Man. I look
Perfection for you. Okay.
Non mi riesce
Oi!
Nel nome del Padre,
Eh.
del Hijo e dello Spirito Santo. Amen.
Very thankful.
Thank
mi
you
viene
so
la
much.
voglia di chiamarlo.
Luna. God bless us. Bless us all. Amen.
Amen!
And the Italian dinner? Just a simple, oh my goodness, this is fire. And then you get the most direct feedback you could ever ask for. You just made me so happy right now. I mean, these are the small wins that tell you a real shift
Non
is
c'è niente
happening.
da fare.
Yes, this is fire.
Yo creo que no hace mucho tiempo que no sea tan feliz. Ahora me siento como una roca.
It's been such a long
Strong.
time. I've been so happy. It feels like a rock strong.
Aunque quisiera que me sacaran una foto así para que vieran.
That's right. That's exactly what I wanted. You just made me so happy right now.
So this family's story really leaves us with a powerful question for ourselves. If we all have this ability to consciously create new positive memories, what new story will you choose to write in your own life? What beautiful memory are you going to choose to create next?